The Prophet Muhammad is someone who Muslims greatly respect in all aspects of life. There have been various practices reported that Prophet Muhammad himself took part in and also encouraged that really aim and contribute to having a healthier life. In this episode of FTD Facts, we'll be looking at 10 of some of the best health practices of Prophet Muhammad. Hey guys, what's happening? Welcome back to FTD Facts. My name is Leroy Kenton. And now I've been getting a lot of requests from you guys wanting more videos about Islam. So that's exactly what we're doing here in this episode. So we have 10 health practices to look at. Let's just jump right in. Starting at number 10, we have eating in moderation. The Prophet Muhammad really stressed the practice of eating less to prevent sickness as well as disease. And the Islamic practice of eating in moderation, it suggests that your stomach should be filled about a third with food and a third with liquid and a third with breath. And if we look within the past 20 years, studies have shown that mindful eating can help you reduce overeating as well as binge eating. You know, when you have those cravings, you just want to keep on eating. It helps to lose weight, reduce your BMI, and also cope with stress and anxiety. Next up at number 9, eating slowly, not just in moderation, but also taking your time to eat your food and to chew it. Now, it has been narrated that the Prophet Muhammad was a strong advocate for people eating and taking their time, eating slowly. It really helps with the digestive process. Science tells us today that it takes about 20 minutes for the body to tell your brain that we are full. Eating slowly helps digest the food because when you chew your food efficiently, it doesn't require so much energy of the body and the muscles in your stomach and intestines to work to break down the food because you've chewed it, you've taken your time, so it really helps your body out a lot. Number 8 brings us to fasting. There's a lot of studies now about fasting and the importance of fasting and how it impacts our health. The Prophet Muhammad is somebody that would actually fast not just during the month of Ramadan, but also he would fast on Mondays and Thursdays and even on the 13th, 14th, and 15th of every single Islamic month. Now, intermittent fasting, it's a new trend. It has increasingly been becoming a lot more popular because people are now aware of the benefits of the body. Fasting helps with weight loss, it improves insulin sensitivity, it really helps to bring up your metabolism, and it actually helps to reduce hunger so we can reduce some of those hunger cravings that I was just talking about a little earlier. Another benefit is that it actually helps to boost your immune system. Number 7, here's an interesting one, male circumcision. Well, not interesting, but I'm sure a lot of you didn't realize that this would be something that we'll be talking about in this episode. But in Islam, it's actually compulsory for all Muslim males to be circumcised. And then according to the website webmd.com, male circumcision has quite a bit of benefits. It helps reduce the risk of urinary tract infection. It reduces the risk of sexually transmitted diseases in men. It also helps prevent penile cancer, among other benefits. Another health practice in this episode is eating black seeds. Islamic teachings say that eating black seeds should actually be a part of someone's daily diet. According to the Islamic writings of the Hadith, Abu Huraira, he stated this: I've heard from Prophet Muhammad that there is a cure for every disease in black seeds except death. So whether it's in a seed or powder form, the seed of kalonji, it actually can reduce obesity and help your digestive system and also reduce blood pressure and treat congestion in the body. Also, kalonji oil can help to reduce pain and inflammation. So guys, we took a look at 5 health practices of the Prophet Muhammad so far. We have 5 more to go. Just want to take this time though to mention some of our other videos here on FTD Facts. We explore the religion of Islam in great detail in some of our other videos. Like below in the video description section, I have a link to a video where you can learn more about the Prophet Muhammad and also what Muslims believe in general. Also, most of our videos done here on FTD Facts are by request. So if you have any suggestions for future videos that you want to see here, leave them down below in the comment section. At number 5, we have honey to treat infections. In verse 69 of Surah 16 in the Quran, it mentions that honey is a source of healing for mankind. And specifically taken from the Quran, it goes as follows: Then eat from all the fruits and follow the ways of your Lord laid down for you. There emerges from their bellies a drink, varying in colors, in which there is healing for people. Indeed, that is a sign for a people who give thought. And this is in reference to honey. Honey offers a great antioxidant and immune boosting properties for our bodies. And it not only helps to fight off infections in our bodies, but it also helps tissue to heal. Not to mention, it can reduce your risk of getting the cold or the flu, and also treat acne. Number 4, brushing your teeth. This one is a given, even without knowing that Prophet Muhammad used to practice this. Prophet Muhammad, he encouraged his followers to use a twig siwak because it helps to cleanse the mouth. And this is also specifically mentioned in the hadith of Sahih al-Bukhari. And of course, as we all know today, brushing your teeth really helps to clean the food that builds up on our teeth, and it helps to prevent our teeth from decaying. It helps the gums not get infected, and we don't have to walk around with stinky bad breath. Number 3, taking a nap in midday. I know some of us would love this, especially if you're at work and it's a long, busy, stressful day. Taking a brief rest or nap at midday, it's something that's actually mentioned in the hadith, and it's recorded that the Prophet Muhammad had this to say: do qailula because the devil does not rest. And it was also narrated from Ibn Abbas that the Prophet Muhammad said these words: seek help by eating suhoor for fasting that day, and by taking a brief rest at midday for praying at night. So the Prophet Muhammad actually practiced this. He would sleep during the day, and he urged Muslims to do the same. You'll also now find a lot more health professionals saying that taking a nap, known as a brief power nap or something during the days, actually can help increase your productivity. Okay, number 2, this one was also a pretty interesting one: sleeping on your right side and also ablution. In Islamic culture, sleeping on your right side, especially in the early stages of sleep, is actually recommended according to the teachings of the Prophet Muhammad. It was a custom of the Prophet Muhammad that when he slept at nights, he would actually sleep on the right side on a pretty hard bed. So having a firm surface to lie on is pretty important here too. It's reported that the Prophet Muhammad had said these words: before sleep, abstain as ablution for prayer, then lie down by the right side. And apparently sleeping on your right side is also good for digestion and blood circulation, since both the heart and the stomach, that are important internal organs, located on the left side of the body. And then sleeping on your right side is so that they don't undergo any sort of physical stress. And then finally we reach to number 1, and this has to do with mental health. The Prophet Muhammad taught his followers to have a peaceful mind through acceptance in life changes. He actually warned them not to be all wrapped up in anxiety and depression or anger at all. It's reported that Prophet Muhammad had these words to say: a man said to the Prophet, "Give me advice." The Prophet said, "Do not get angry." The man asked repeatedly, and the Prophet answered each time, "Do not get angry." Prophet Muhammad knew that if a person controlled his anger, he would be able to control everything else. This is why the Prophet mentioned in another hadith, the powerful man is not the one who can wrestle, but the powerful man is the one who can control himself at the time of anger. Anger opens a whole lot of doors to various different bad qualities, and also health studies have shown that anger can raise your chances of getting a stroke or also a heart attack, and it also weakens your immune system. So really taking control of your mental health helps your physical health as well. On that note, it's time to wrap up this episode on the 10 best health practices of Prophet Muhammad. Really hope you guys enjoyed this one. You learned something new. You gained some insight into what Muslims believe. Here at FTD Facts, we do our best to share facts and information about the different countries, cultures, people, and religion of our world, in hopes that it brings other people more greater understanding and appreciation of others. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe and ring the bell if you haven't done so already, and I'll see you guys in the next episode.